Hey everybody, it's Miss Peak, and we just finished up reading Chapter 6 of The Wonderful Wizard of Oz. And in this chapter, we have Dorothy, Scarecrow, and the Tin Man, and they're on their journey on the Yellow Brick Road on their way to see the Great Wizard Oz. And the forest is getting even more darker, and it's harder to get through. The Tin Man's having to chop through there. It's hard to get through the forest, and they start to hear all these noises, and they're curious as to what those are, some kind of wild animals. And a lion jumps out at them and attacks and knocks over the Scarecrow and the Tin Man, and then he goes after Toto and tries to bite Toto, but Dorothy gets him and slaps the lion right on the nose. And you know what the lion does? He cries. And he tells the story about how he is such a coward, that he's such a coward he even tried to attack a little bitty dog like Toto. And he tells them how he just wants courage. And so they convince him to go with them to see Oz, and hopefully he's going to give him some courage. So, in your reading notebook, I want you to draw this chart about the lion, and I want you to think about some things we learned about the lion. And if you want to stop the video now, so that you can write down some things that you remember about the lion that we read about in the chapter, you can. Alright, so in this chapter we learned a few things about the lion. First thing he tries to do is bite Toto, right? A little bitty creature. And when he tries to bite Toto, what happens to him? He gets hit by Dorothy. And what does he do? He starts to cry. He cries when Dorothy hits him. And he kind of breaks down and tells them his story about how sad he is. Because he says, I'm supposed to be the king of the beasts, and here I am with no courage, and I can't do anything. All I have to do is growl, and everybody will run away from me. So he admits he's a coward. And he says that the way he shows he's a coward is he just growls to scare other animals, and they'll run away from him because they think he's going to be courageous and fight them, but he says he doesn't want to. So he decides he needs some courage. And where is he going to get that courage? Hopefully from Oz, right? So he decides he's going to go to Emerald City to see Oz, to get that courage. He's going to go with them. He's going to become their friend. It even said that him and Toto, at first, Toto didn't really like him because he tried to bite him. But then later on in the story, they're going to become really good friends. So as we continue with this, all these characters are going to keep developing. We're going to talk about the Scarecrow and the Tin Man and the Lion. The Scarecrow, he wants brains. So be thinking about whether or not he actually does have brains, whether he's actually doing some thinking. And then also about the Tin Man. In this chapter, the Tin Man accidentally steps on a beetle and crushes it, and he starts to cry. Well, can you cry if you don't have a heart? And then the lion, it said that he attacked the Dorothy and the Tin Man and the Scarecrow. Wouldn't that take courage? Some things to think about. Maybe these characters have a little bit more brains and heart and courage than they think they have. So keep thinking about that as we go. And I will see you with the next chapter. Bye, guys.